What's up, y'all? You are finding your inner light again, and I'm getting that many of us did not make it out of this last retrograde unscathed, okay? I'm getting y'all have had it up to here, and you need some time with your boys, with your chicas, to just be, especially after ending it with this partner, with this short-term hookup, whatever you want to call them. Y'all just quit a job, y'all just had to let go of an employee, like whatever it was, y'all just got double whammied, it feels like. But what if I told you that the real fun is about to start? That now there's some room for some real connections and some real people to enter your life. I heard, don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I feel like it is going to be good riddance up in this bitch, and that y'all are done playing. And I love this energy for you. This is a major change, but y'all learned your lesson. You're finding your inner light again. Let's jump in. All right, y'all, welcome back to the Tarot Tea Table. We are here with another episode of Cosmic Briefing through downloads. I am so excited to be here with you. I love doing these with you. Let's go ahead and get into it. I am your host, Celerity Clarity. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for not only showing up for me, but for always doing the damn thing to show up for yourselves. And if you feel like you haven't shown up for yourself lately, we're going to talk about it today. All right, let's get into it. I got a couple of angel numbers. I got 1010 and I got 1111, and we will be dissecting those. And I feel, at the very least, some very heavy divine feminine rage. This could totally be masculines connecting with their feminine energy too, and understanding how misogyny has affected them. But someone's in their divine feminine rage, and we're going to get deeper into it. Y'all are being faced with a decision. It's essentially, do I start this cycle again, or do I close it off completely? You've been presented with the option of starting over with a past person or even a past place of work. We channeled Hecate with Zero, and she does wait for you at the crossroads, ready to guide you despite any decision that you do make. But you have to make a decision. Right now, while you are in this indecisive state, I feel like gold would really help you. I'm getting that maybe like a gold pendant or a golden amulet. Maybe some of y'all wear that, or you've been looking for a piece of gold jewelry, but gold will layer onto your protection. I'm getting that you could also be bathed in golden rays of protection already. This could totally be your aura. Your aura could be golden or like a platinum gold, but your angels just do not play about you. They will let you learn your lessons, but they will not play about you. With that, for those of you thinking about giving it another go, thinking that this time it'll be different, let me ask you this. Have they actually made any real effort to change? Have they understood the gravity of the situation and how they essentially fumbled you? Are they really sorry? How did they make you feel when you were going through this with them? How did they make you feel? And are you willing to allow this person to make you feel that way again? There could be a bit of a spiritual timeout here. If you choose to open the cycle again, there's going to be a bit of a spiritual timeout, and you're going to feel the reverb. It's going to feel like a bit of an unlucky period. It's going to feel like if you don't get away from this person, like, shit is just gonna hit the fan. For others of you who are ready to close this ish and move on, y'all are about to be rewarded for staying true to yourself and not falling for their fuck shit again. I feel like now you're just over it and you're about to be in the spotlight. Your gifts, your story, your legacy, it's meant to be shared. I heard, don't stop now. YouTube is putting you into the algorithm. Don't give up, and I want to remind you that it doesn't matter how saturated the market is. My fiance was the one who told me this, that like all you need is a familiar surprise. I feel like y'all got that. You are that. You're unique. You've got skills that others don't. And while the market that you're catering to may be saturated, you put a little unique twist on things that others just simply cannot. You are a trendsetter, not a trend sweater. It's time to make like a Leo, like an Aries, and show up and show out with the creative abilities that you've got. Someone here makes music, and it's definitely going to be successful. Y'all, I feel like you probably specialize in house and lounge, and I get that because, or even hip hop, but I get those in particular because I did channel a lot of house music and lounge for this song, or for this reading. Some of y'all are poets, and some could be content creators who maybe you make mukbangs. I don't know what the fuck you do with your life. However, y'all are getting your story out there. Please don't quit because it'll inspire many. I'm getting, y'all are more than likely going to find someone new soon too. If this was a relationship or a situationship, like in a couple of months soon, you are going to find someone new, okay? Your past is going to keep popping up and trying to get you to wander back to them. They're going to hit you with the, I love you, I miss you, and blah, 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 but will they apologize? And if they do, is it genuine? Or is it just like a broken record at this point? If this is a feminine energy that y'all have been dealing with, I'm going to tell you, honestly, she just likes attention from you, but she will more than likely keep chasing others. And her quote unquote number one is honestly whoever seems like the best option to take care of her and any baggage that she is carrying in the moment. This could be your baby mama. I feel like praying mantis energy, almost like someone who attacks after mating. She could even, be into curanderia, but I feel like she practices in the dark. You may have caught her hexing or cursing others, even just through words, like saying that she hopes that so-and-so may have an early grave or things like that. Like, this energy is very, very vindictive and aggressive. I feel like she could be struggling with addiction right now, and she could be in and out of jail or institutions or rehabs. I feel like she is incredibly beautiful. Like model gorgeous, but she uses this in particular to manipulate others, okay? Now, if this is a masculine energy, you've been dealing with them for I don't know how long, and I'm getting that he is just your basic bad boy, like very basic. He seems misunderstood and doesn't talk much, but once you get to know him, you realize it's all a front. He has nothing to say because he's not really thinking about much other than sneaking around or the new flavor of the month, whether it's, drogas or a person. I heard I tried to be good, I swear. In the beginning, I tried to be good. As if, that is supposed to redeem them. But y'all could have even opened your relationship just to keep this masculine, even though it made you uncomfortable. I feel like y'all told yourselves, as long as I know who it is, it's okay. And you may have even participated. But I'm getting you were never fully into it, and this was just to keep and monitor this masculine. I'm getting he was texting at the very least. He was texting his ex, and I'm getting that ex texted you or called you from this masculine's phone. This could be your baby daddy. I feel like his other baby mama, though, could be extremely jelly, and she is hitting your line. She could be wanting more money, and he could be enjoying the attention at the very least. I feel like, y'all, you and I both know you don't need the drama. Like, I feel like you already got so much going on right now. And we're going to unravel that even more with 1111. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. I'm going to gas you up, and then y'all can take some time to decide. But you don't have to be alone at this crossroads. Just do know there are always consequences for every action we take. Okay. There's a butterfly effect. There's a ripple effect, and it can affect multiple people, not just us. Think about everybody involved. Okay. Moving on to 1111. So we know one is related to the sun, Leo domicile, Aquarius detriment, Aries exalt, Libra fall. You are the total package, and if you need that reminder, I'm here to tell you that you are a 4-course meal. You're the soup or the salad, you're the fucking bread, you're the appetizer, the main entree, and the dessert, okay? Y'all could be creative geniuses in the kitchen, because that made me really hungry. You are simply a confection of perfection. I feel like you bring laughter and joy and light into every room you walk in, especially if you're bringing something that you just made. I'm getting some of y'all like to color your hair. At first, I specifically saw like cherry cola, red velvet, red, but I'm also getting two-tone, like super blonde or jet black. Any color really, but I feel like your hair in particular really stands out, and others love it on you, and it suits you very well. I even got like copper tones, so maybe you dyed your hair like a copper color, but it looks good. Some of y'all are coming out of a lockdown, a house arrest, or possibly even just under conditions that made it hard to leave the house. I heard Cell Block Tango from Chicago. If you've seen that movie, fucking, I don't know, drop the tango dancer below, because that movie is so good. It was one of my favorites growing up. And I feel like Richard Gere, after Dimitri from Anastasia, Richard Gere in that movie was like my second major crush, like of all time. Childhood crush. Anyway. I channeled that, and I channeled House Arrest by Sophie Tucker. I'm getting that if y'all did commit some type of shit, I heard, and again, this is from Cell Block Tango from Chicago, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you would have been there, if you would have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same. It's none of my business, but I'm getting that you collective are you're at the very least very scrappy. At the very least, you're super scrappy. Please just be careful, especially if you are, like coming out on parole or bail, or you are on house arrest or something. Like, don't do anything I wouldn't do. Others of you, I feel like you were caged due to some sort of controlling relationship, or maybe even a family member, lack of funds, etc., etc. I get it. It's hard out here nowadays. Multi-generational homes are being popularized right now to save money in this crumbling economy. I get it. I'm getting that y'all are free now, and you've been given a fresh start at life, a clean slate. I channeled Freebird by Leonard Skinner, okay? Definitely some like rage here. And I wanted to say divine feminine rage, but I just feel like anybody who is put into a cage, they're going to be pretty angry, okay? I'm getting someone here is ready to grab the ram by the horns. We get that with the whole Aries exalt, right? I feel like you're ready to live life to the fullest, and that it has been so long since you've been able to experience what pleasures life has to offer. I feel like you're wanting to experience it all, to feel it all. Please definitely allow yourself these moments of indulgence, but with Libra fall, we are reminded that balance is key. Focus on getting to know yourself again before quickly investing in someone new. Okay? Embrace this new start and make life your bitch at this time. Okay? I channeled Double Up by Nipsey Hussle, specifically the lyrics, "Life is a bitch, but she mine," as well as "I'd leave it behind if you with me. I run and got drowned just to hold you down. I'd jump off the ledge if you're with me. I'd break you off, you just let me down. Let me down." Double Up by Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace Nipsey, is such a good song, and it hits me in the core. Life is a bitch, but she's yours. Make her yours, okay? I feel like you are ready to just own your shit, the good, the negative, all of it. You're owning up to your life and stepping up to the fucking plate because you realize nobody's gonna save you from you. You realize that if they tried to save you, more often than not, there are strings attached and you're not really being saved. I heard only the Lord can save you. So a lot of you probably drift that way in terms of spirituality, and that's totally cool. Welcome. Hello. Please don't be afraid when I talk about other deities and whatnot. All beliefs are welcome here. But you're owning up to it, okay? No one's gonna save you except for you. This is your life, not anyone else's. You are done being caged, controlled, cornered. You can't be contained, nor can you ever be tamed. And with that, I channeled "Can't Be Tamed" by Miley Cyrus, okay? Okay. Side note here, I thought about Miley Cyrus and her twerking era, but someone here actually knows how to twerk. And someone here, your twerking game is strong. You got enough muscle and junk in the trunk to make each cheek move on its own if you wanted. If you're on top, your ass is doing all the work for the both of you. I feel like it is hot as fuck for them, and, it makes it easier for you. Y'all get real creative with it. Someone here really digs that. I don't know. I'm not getting too deep into that, but you are finding your inner light again. And with that, I channeled "Spirit Alive" by Darren Phillips. I channeled "Never Thought I'd See You Again Too" by After Midnight Deep. I channeled "Flicker and Fade" by Darren Phillips. And I channeled "This Is What Makes Us Girls" by Lana Del Rey. I get it. It's hard out here, y'all. It is hard out here, but you're gonna get through it, and I got you. Alright, let's get into tarot. I cloaked myself in a chiffon of pink. I asked my spirit guides, ancestors, deities, angels, and Mother Nature guard me in a protective glimmer so that I may think and so that I may shimmer. I am your oracle of the light, your seer in the dark. Please grant me that creative spark and allow me to bask in your divine essence through this confusion and stark. I am you and you are me. Voice through me these messages you wish to speak, and blessed be. And so it be like that sometimes. Okay, let me get my coffee. Okay, I am definitely going to bring out Disney Villains and Modern Witch Tarot deck. Disney Villains is by Minerva Siegel? Yep. Disney Villains deck is by Minerva Siegel with illustrations by Ellie Goldwyn. Let's throw that in there. Take the deck out. And then as for Modern Witch Tarot deck, that is by Miss Lisa Sturl. I'm going to be using both of them today. I don't need the guidebook. that all the cards? Looks like it. Okay. Cool. All right, we're going to pull 3 from Disney Villains and then 3 from the Modern Witch. Please go ahead and throw us some advice in terms of being at the crossroads and dealing with the cycle and finding the inner light after this past retrograde. Because I feel like some have definitely felt like they lost their spark. Excuse me. I just heard from Ultraviolence. He used to call me DN. That stood for Deadly Nightshade, because I was filled with poison, but blessed with beauty and rage. There is some divine feminine rage out here. Y'all could have even escaped like a cult or something, like, because that's what that song is about. Like, people think it's like glamorizing being within a cult. No, it's about being stuck in the cult and what it's like and then leaving. Let me go ahead and write that down. I also feel like y'all, you're beautiful. You really don't have to deal with all this. You don't deserve it, and I feel like oftentimes people will put you through this kind of stuff to break your confidence down, okay? Because you got it going on. Okay, let's go ahead and get 3 from the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and we'll go ahead and break all of this down. Oops. I heard that their loss is your gain. Their loss is your gain. Their loss is your gain. That should be a mantra for you right now. Cool. Mama. One moment, please. Okay, I'm back. I had to take the babies out. Yada, yada, yada. We are back. We got our cards. Let's get into it. Main energy, Queen of Cups. We have the Empress out here. We have the 8 of Coins paired with the 5 of Coins in reverse, to which I had explicitly gotten. I had heard their loss is your gain. Like, this person has no idea everything they're about to lose because they're no longer canoodling with you. My Queen of Cups, my Empress, like, holy shit. We also got Death out here. We got the 10 of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Wands. And I feel like this reminds us that it takes, like, going through the 10 of Swords, which is, like, the ultimate betrayal, essentially. Like, you were just stabbed in the back, and it's more so than the, fool me once, shame on you. It's the, I've been stabbed in the back multiple times by this person, by this company, by this whatever it is, by this group, this coven, whatever. We do have the Ace of Wands out here. That totally could be put it where it fits. Energy is fluid, put it where it fits. With the Death card out here too, with all 3 of these that came out as main energy, Death, 10 of Swords, Ace of Wands, immediately I'm just getting that you have to go through that betrayal to find that inner light again. Sometimes it's legit like us having our asses handed to us to see what we're capable of, to see how much we thrive in an environment that is trying to essentially obliterate us, be it, you know, our confidence or even physically. With death here, y'all, some of y'all have actually looked death in the face. And you said, not today. Not today. Y'all, this is that cliche, you know, phoenix rising from the ashes, rebirth, brand new start energy. And this is your new creative start. You have the microphone now. You have the torch now. You are the torchbearer, and we did get that little inclination of Hecate, or Hecate, however you prefer to say her name. But we got that inclination of her here, right? The torch is one of the symbols of Miss Hecate, or Hecate. She wants to help light the way for you. But if you open this cycle again, you can't expect more than the same things, the same hurt, the same betrayal, the same everything that they put you through. Is it worth it? I feel like with the Ace of Wands too, that is a very phallic card. And so it's a reminder that if you are like, you know, addicted to this person physically, like there's plenty of other people out there, okay? It doesn't just have to be this person. But if it is that way, maybe go to, you know, Addicts Anonymous with all that, some AA, but I feel like if y'all are stigmatized, it's really not that great, and you might be fooling yourselves here because you're the Queen of Cups, you're the Empress, you are feeling that divine feminine rage, and you're saying no more. No fucking more. I'm over it. You are seeing your worth. You are looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, yeah, I am that bitch. I'm her, she's me. I'm him, he's me. And you are open to receive now. And the universe wants to give to you because, again, this person's loss, this company's loss is your gain. Watch how much you gain just by doing the inner work. Just by doing the inner work and just by realizing that, yeah, you do deserve more. You deserve to be treated this way, like the Empress. You are such a sweet and kind individual. And it can be really easy to see the good in people because you yourself are just, you know, so lovely on the inside. And it's hard to believe that people are like this, but there are people like this out there, and I don't want them to leave you jaded. I want to remind you again, like, this isn't because there's something wrong with you. It's because there's something deeply wrong with them. Okay? When I say that there's some inner work to be done, it means confronting that part of ourselves of which thinks that we deserve this, you know, the breadcrumbs and the lies and the betrayal and the guilt from finding out about the betrayal and calling them out and all of that, okay? Like, these people could have stolen from you too. You're getting that back. 5 of Coins in reverse, like, good luck to them. They're about to be in that energy, and I feel like y'all, you totally could just up and dip. You don't have to deal with this. At this point, it's your choice. Do you want to deal with it, or would you rather split? We also have, for overall energy, the Lovers. They are Nikki, the Lovers. But do you see that angel up there watching over them? Watching over them and ensuring that they are protected. We also have Page of Pentacles. We've got strength in reverse. Sorry, that's my alarm. We've got 8 of Cups in reverse. Should I stay or should I go now? I'm not tagging that. The Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, but I will tag this. I just heard from the internet, the group, the internet. It's a fun little I don't know, I guess you could call them neo soul, but girl by the internet. I heard girl, they don't know your worth. Tell them you're my girl, and anything you want is yours. And I feel like that's the universe at you. I feel like that's your deities, your guides, your ancestors. Like, they're here. They're trying to be like, girl, boy, whatever, whomever, friend. Like, you deserve so much better, and you could easily get so much better, which is why they are acting this way and treating you this way, because they know damn well that you can. And so if they don't break you down, how are they going to be able to keep you? Which is crazy, right? Oh, sorry, Cheeto. I didn't know you were down there. For other overall energy, we have the High Priestess. We have the Hierophant. In front of that was the 10 of Coins. I love that Hierophant, by the way. 10 of Coins. And then we got, who is that? Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Mr. Sneed. And of course, 7 of Wands. That's your protection right there. Like, no matter what path you choose, you will have your protection. You will be divinely guided. But again, if need be, like, High Priestess is out here. This is your confirmation that if need be, if you do choose to open this cycle with this individual again, they will let you go down this path and have to, if you have to learn a hard lesson, they'll let you. Okay? Like, I'm also getting that with the High Priestess and the Hierophant out here. Like, they will definitely be there for you, okay? They'll watch you, they'll guide you, but if you gotta go into spiritual timeout, then you gotta go into spiritual timeout. If you are just getting out of spiritual timeout, have fun, enjoy. Realize that you are now the Page of Pentacles, and shoo, you have the utmost resiliency now, and you're ready to build. And it's going to take baby steps. It is definitely going to take baby steps. And you can easily find another person just like this, which is another reason why we have the Lovers out here. It's that decision. It's that crossroads. But again, no matter what, they're watching over you. This angel, this ancestor, this deity, and they will guide you. I feel like you really just don't know your worth, and I feel like you do need to take the time to do the inner work to see how much you have been robbed of what you deserve. And, you know, I'm not just talking about people like literally robbing you or stealing money from you, but I mean like experiences. I mean like years of time, okay? Because with the 8 of Pentacles, you can see that as a card that takes a lot of time and effort too, okay? It doesn't just come overnight. You have to put the work in. I feel like it's also resemblance of if you were to choose to open up this cycle with this individual, this coven, this group, this place of work again, you're going to lose more than you gain. But hopefully you learn the lesson this time, because again, it's going to be a hard lesson of blood, sweat, and tears. Yes, you will have a lot more to add to your creativity. And this is giving you a spark of creativity. All of this pain and betrayal, this need for rebirth, of course it's sparking your creativity, but you don't need to. I don't know why, I just thought of how a lot of comedians utilize their trauma specifically and say that it's what makes them funny. And a lot of them are scared that if they don't have trauma, if they work through that trauma, that spark isn't going to be there anymore, that light isn't going to be there anymore, they're not going to be as funny. Oh, if y'all are feeling that way, I'm so sorry, but I promise you that is not true. In fact, you'll probably be a lot funnier as your healed self, okay? I feel like y'all really deserve the love that you give because you give a lot. Again, I'm getting that you're the whole package. You're the frickin' salad, the soup, the bread. You're the frickin' appetizer, the entree, as well as the dessert. Maybe even a nightcap after, depending on what you like to do with your life. I don't know. But I do want to say that you don't know your worth. And it's going to take some time sitting with yourself and getting through this pain and I know it doesn't feel fair because, other people have put you through this pain, right? So it's why do I have to do the work if they're the ones who hurt me? But in essence, people who are like that, they're not having a good life anyway. They're living in hell every day. And that's why they have to make everybody else pay. Okay? It's a constant toll. And I just heard the death toll is high. So they have no problem crushing other people's spirits because their own spirit is crushed. You know what I mean? You don't need to be around people like this. People who don't even see value in themselves, and so they have to break others down, especially when those others carry such a light. You are such a beacon of hope, a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. Don't let them take that away. Don't give them the power. Don't hand over your strength to them. We have Page of Pentacles. We have Strength in reverse. We got the Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, should I stay or should I go now? We got the Moon. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon. Oh my gosh. I feel like that's also why I was thinking of Cersei. She is also another goddess of the moon, as well as Hecate or Hecate. I feel like y'all, you are literally being handed this pentacle. You are given this opportunity, this chance to start fresh, to start new, to have this new, creative, solid beginning, because it's coming straight from the divine. Do not be giving your power over to, don't surrender your power to individuals who have no idea what to do with it and are intimidated by it because they're just going to crush it. The whole should I stay or should I go now? I feel like with the Moon here and the Queen of Pentacles, again, you don't know your worth, which is why you are having this dilemma. And we accept the love that we think we deserve, but you deserve way more. And again, it's time to get real personal with yourself and get into your feels and think about what you really want out of this lifetime. Think about what you really want in a person, in a career. You can have any sort of life that you want. You could build it right now. You could literally, if you wanted to, be your own boss and create your very own Ten of Pentacles. You don't need others to do that for you. If you have the talent, if you got the skill, that's yours. Own it. Fucking put it out there and watch how it takes off. And with the High Priestess here. And with the Seven of Wands here. Y'all. Like, you are heavily watched over and guided. All the wands here. Someone here may be a practicing pagan. If so, welcome. You may be Wiccan. Welcome. Seeing lots of flower crown shit. Anyway, the choice is yours. Are you going to continue the cycle or turn your back to see another day? To embrace this new beginning and grab it by the fucking horns. Grab that ram by the horns. Grab them horns. Don't let these people keep stabbing you in the back, because that's all they're good at right now. Fucking, this is you, riding in on your pale white horse now. Can't say shit to you, can't do shit to you. Like, you are untouchable. You have looked death in the eyes and you came out on the other side. You have crawled through hell and back. This is you. Like, don't let these people mess with you, because one, they don't even know who they're messing with, and two, I feel like you don't even know who you are. I feel like you don't realize how powerful you are and how much agency you really do have and how much of a choice you really do have. Even if it seems like, oh no, I can't leave this person because I am financially tied to them. They're the one who pays the bills, who puts the money, who puts the food on the table, and they're the breadwinner. And if I leave, like, I'm gonna be fucked. I promise you, the divine will ensure that you're taken care of. You just have to trust and take that leap of faith. I'm honestly surprised we don't see the full out here, but you could have that 10 of Pentacles. You just have to deem yourself worthy of such. I want to pull from my mini tarot deck, and that's by Dennis Fairchild with illustrations by Julie Poshkiss. Cool. Get that. Okay, I think that's all of it. Is it all of it? That's the booklet. Oh, there's some of the cards. Cool. I got all of them. Make sure they're all facing the right way real quick. Cool. I can't stand when they're not all facing the same way. Like, that annoys me. Okay. Looks about right. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. We have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. And we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I am being called to kind of open up right now. Just a little bit. Not too much. Just a little bit. Let me blow my own. Prior to my current fiance, who is amazing, by the way, the last serious relationship I was in was really hard. Like, it broke me down, like, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Like, I became a shell of a person. Like, what you see now, I had to work on that for years. Like, this took years to build. And again, that person just completely crushed my spirit. And I'm very thankful that I am in the relationship I am in now because the difference is like night and day. Like, I am treated so much better, and I can actually tell that I am loved by this person. I'm not questioning it every day. I'm not, crying every day. I'm not arguing with them every day. I'm not. And I'm not going to say that like it started off this way because, again, when we get into new relationships, like there are going to be triggers there that we didn't even realize that we had, or that we thought that we had worked on, but it's still there. And so, especially if like you've been like through, really abusive situations, or in a relationship where you were cheated on a lot, or what have you, like I get it. I've been through all of that too. All of that. And the guy who did it, he looked like fucking Super Mario. So, like, guys, like, my guy now, he treats me so well. He actually loves me. He takes very good care of me financially, emotionally, spiritually. We have deep talks. He's not getting pissed at me for reading books. In fact, he's buying me books. He bought me this tarot deck, the Disney Villains tarot deck. Like, I have never felt so loved and supported. And he does his best to build me up. He really does. And I try my best to do the same with him. And I feel like our love is very reciprocal. I wanted to tell y'all that because I want to tell you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And that when you do find better, you realize that, yeah, maybe I was treated pretty badly by this other person and I didn't deserve that. Maybe I did allow them to treat me in ways that I really did not deserve. Maybe I stuck around a little past the expiration date. And, that happens. It's scientifically proven that it takes like 8 times for an individual, especially a woman, to leave a relationship for good, especially if it's abusive. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I feel like it's scary for y'all because with the 7 of coins here, I'm getting you invested a lot. You invested a ton into this person. With the Knight of Wands here, you're like, I don't know if I'm ready to move on. But at the same time, with the Knight of Wands in reverse here, we are being reminded that with you, Queen of Wands, that this person doesn't deserve you. That maybe they have been running amok in your energy and running around on you and talking to other people at the very least, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is scandalous and it's hard for him to keep it in his pants. We have the Ace of Swords here in reverse, and I feel like this person, this Knight of Wands in reverse, they could never get real enough with themselves to actually come clean to you, let alone to themselves. They convince themselves every day that they are not a bad person, and they have to convince themselves every day that they're not a bad person because they act these ways. Excuse me. We have the King of Pentacles, though. This is who you don't see coming. My man, he's my King of Pentacles. Like, I feel so blessed and so lucky. This person, they are going to think you are beautiful. They are going to help you keep that light within lit. They don't want to dim you. They want you to share your gifts with the world. They want you to, if you want to become a mom and take care of the kids. They want to allow you to become a music teacher. That was really random, but that's out there. If you want to become a chef, become a chef. They're not going to stop you. They love how innovative and how independent and how creative you are. My Empress, my Queen of Cups, my Queen of Wands. You deserve a King of Pentacles. You deserve a Queen of Wands if you are the King of Pentacles. Not this Knight of Wands in reverse, okay? We have Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse as overall energy. And this is to say that the divine can only do so much to balance things out because they cannot mess with others' free will, including yours, including this individual you're dealing with, including this company, what have you. The choice is yours at the end of the day, and it's time to really take a seat with yourself, get to know yourself, and realize that y'all really do deserve better. And better can come in. Better can totally come in. But you have to allow it. Alright, I think I am going to wrap it up here. I am hungry. I am ready to go eat some leftover pasta and broccoli. I hope that y'all feel better, first of all, because holy frick frack paddywhack, like, you do not deserve any of this. None of it. And it doesn't matter how attractive this person is. It doesn't matter how nice they are when things are good. No. No, 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 no. They cannot be running amok in your energy and taking you for granted like that. You deserve a lot better. And I just heard girl from the internet again. Girl, boy, you don't know your worth. The universe says, tell him you're my girl, tell him you're my boy, and anything you want is yours. Make the universe be the one who gives you stuff. You don't have to rely on anyone. You don't have to rely on these fucking weirdos out here. Y'all attract a lot of weirdos, but you don't gotta rely on them. I'm gonna go eat. I'm grumpy now. I can feel the rage through here, through the energy. Y'all go eat too. Take care of yourselves. Drink your water. Sit with yourselves. Journal. Journal about it. You deserve so much better. Okay? You deserve better. All right. I love you guys. Bye.